Finally home. I can't believe all the great deals I got in the Oracle. Feather down pincushion for Marjorie. Buccaneer's ale tankard, half price, for cousin Barry. And a self-help book for my niece, Em. M is short for Emmerdale. Would you believe? She'd need less self-help if she just changed her name by deed poll. At least they weren't great fans of Brookside. Oh, and some industrial strength acne cream wouldn't go amiss either. Good thing I got a great deal at Newt's. My favourite part is to add up all the discounts I've got. I haven't paid full price for anything since 1990, and that was the shock of Maggie resigning as Prime Minister. Let's see now. £63.85. That's almost £10 more than last year. Good job, Karen. Nothing pleases me more than seeing people open my expensive presents, knowing I paid a fraction of the full cost. Next, I need to mark down all the staff. Wretched, every one of them. Oh yes, Bobby. Insipid scrote. T. Tim. What does the T even stand for? I won't stand for joke names on professional documents. Fuzzy what? Oh, unbelievable how small the print is on some of these thick things. Fezziwig? That's not a name, surely. Sounds more like a tooth-rotting sweet. Facial hair on a man is bad enough, but on a woman? She wants that mole lasered off. It looks like a breeding colony and every bristled black hair is invited. Oh, how about Fred? Oh, incessantly happy. Yuck. This isn't America. You don't need to grin like Barbie and offer help every minute. I'm perfectly capable, thank you. Almost made me drop my fire-blasted statuette of Lady Diana. I don't call her princess for anyone. Martha, Fanny, Bella. Not sure I remember those, but I'm sure I can think of something they did wrong. Tomorrow, after Christmas Day at my cousin's, I should be writing some pretty explosive letters to their bosses. Not that I take pleasure in the task, you understand. It's for their own good. Either they'll get the training they so desperately need, or off they trot to find more suitable employment without human contact. Shame we've closed down the mines in England. Some of them had the faces for working underground. Oh, I have to say, I am exhausted. Oof. Might as well have a power nap before I use my Deliveroo voucher. Spare me, carol singers. Go away! Right in the middle of my beauty sleep. How dare they? What do you think you're doing?
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! We're raising money for the homeless.
Homeless? Don't let them dupe you. They've got homes, just too drunk to get back to them. They make more money than me in a year, and it's all tax-free. By rights, I should reach into that bucket and take my share back from the scroungers.
Please don't grab my bucket, madam. Madam!
Now get off my property before I call the police. Ooh. What? Oh, those damn carol singers again. How did you get in here? I know Fujitsu, so watch out. Wait. Is that Marlene?
The one and only, babes.
But you're supposed to be dead.
Oh, I am dead, babes. As a doornail. Not that a doornail has ever really been alive when you think about it.
Oh, I really must have knocked myself out with that shopping.
Karen, I'd love to stay and chat, but there's something...
Oh, Marley, I've missed you. It's been no fun getting all those discounts alone.
Oh, no, babes. I miss us. But don't you worry. I'm still a shop destroyer at heart.
Oh, my gosh. Shop destroyer. I haven't thought about that in ages. Good times.
I really need to tell you.
What are you up to anyway?
Hell, fire and damnation! That's what. Now, anyway, look, I'm not here for a reunion. I'm here to deliver a message.
What's this message then?
I'm about to tell you.
I thought it was urgent.
It's a dramatic pause. Don't you know anything about portents of doom?
Portions on Zoom? Oh, I am done with that app. What's wrong with a nice chat through the letterbox or over the balcony like Romeo and Juliet? Oh, sorry, Marley. Please go ahead.
No, the moment's past.
Oh, please, Marley. I really want to hear it. I do.
Okay, but keep quiet. Tonight, Karen Anderson will be your final reckoning. Like St. Peter, you shall have 3 chances at redemption. Your past, present and future shall be laid out before you. If you continue on your contemptuous path, nothing can save you from your fate. Well, all done and off I must pop. It's been lovely seeing you and getting away from eternal damnation for a bit. It really has. We'll have to do it again soon. I'll have to get permission from the Big D.
Sorry?
You know, the Big D down below.
Oh, you mean the devil?
Shh! Don't draw his attention to us. I'm already behind. Mustache.
Wait, what does all that even mean?
Oh, I don't know, babes. I'm just the messenger. Toodles.
Final reckoning? Contemptuous path? What am I even worried about? That's not real, it can't be. I'll just get back to my nap. That's right. Just take it easy and... What now? Why won't you let me sleep?
There's no time to sleep, Karen. This is your reckoning.
You all keep saying that, but what does it even mean?
I reckon it means we need to do some recon on why you reckon you shouldn't be reckoned with.
Speak English. I'll use small words. Who are you and what are you wearing?
Well, this was the height of fashion in the 80s. And now it's the 21st century, Karen.
Oh, you're one of those millennials, aren't you? That dress is familiar.
No time for that. We're off to the past.
Hi, Mark. I didn't know you'd be here.
It's a school dance. Where else would I be?
Oh, you're so funny. It must be fate us bumping into each other like this. Maybe we should dance.
Where did you get the dress? It must have cost a fortune.
Oh, this thing. Do you like it? I picked it up at a bargain price. Not that I couldn't afford it full price.
Oh, sure, Karen.
So, do you want to dance?
Oh, with you?
Well, yeah. Isn't that what people do at a school dance?
Look, I'm going steady with Lizzie. Besides, you're...
I'm what?
nothing.
Tell me.
You're kind of scary. I mean, you tell everyone what to do at school. Even the teachers. Well, it's not very ladylike, is it? Oh!
Whack! Right in the kisser.
You don't feel bad?
What for? He had it coming.
What about the others? The students, the teachers that were scared of you?
I don't think that they were scared exactly.
And what about that dress? How did you really get that discount?
I'm telling you, the stitching is faulty.
I'm sorry, madam, but that is just the design.
You leave me no choice. I want to speak to the manager.
I am the manager, madam.
Really? You? Are you sure?
Yes, madam.
Well, what are you going to do about this?
The garment isn't faulty.
Just wait till the press hears. Do you know who my father is?
No, madam.
He's the editor of the Reading Times.
Well, that is impressive, madam, but I don't see how that's relevant.
This is outrageous!
Please, you're upsetting the other customers.
Imagine how I feel. They need to be warned. You know, I saw rat droppings when you came out of the stockroom. Rat droppings!
Okay. I'll give you 50% off.
75.
Yes, whatever you want.
Finally, you're being reasonable. I shall tell all my friends how marvellous you've been.
Well,
You were the manager.
correct.
Oh, you've aged terribly. No wonder I didn't recognise you.
You don't feel guilty at all. And you continue to insult me even now.
Guilty? Certainly not. It was a business transaction and I bartered to a better deal.
Bartered or bullied?
Dare you use such discriminatory language against me? You're still here, aren't you?
Unbelievable. I'll leave you to the others, but I don't hold out much hope.
What on earth? A bust?
I am the Oracle.
Like a Greek oracle?
No, I am the Oracle.
The computer company?
No, I am the Oracle.
Oh, that woman from the Matrix. But wasn't she a...
The shopping centre. I am the Oracle shopping centre.
The Oracle Shopping Centre?
Did you think just any wall could talk?
Oh, don't worry, Karen. It's just a dream. Just a dream.
The Oracle has a vision for you, child.
No.
Truths will be revealed.
Stop with the voice.
Here we go.
Tonight's contest for the worst customer starts now. Who wants to go first?
Bobby, 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 Bobby,
Bobby, Bobby, Bobby,
Bobby.
Right, so my worst customer this Christmas were this vile cur. She comes in with this big overcoat and a snooty look. And then she says it. All together now. I'd like to speak to the manager. Can I help her? And she says the Dalmatian China bowl has a crack in it. So I tells her it's meant to be that way. It's reclaimed pottery. It's supposed to have these cracks in, right? Costs a bundle too for the artistry. So then she threatens to smash all the bowls. Tells us it will increase their value more. I realise the silly bat is serious when she raises a bowl over her head. It will either give her a discount or call security. And that were my worst customer this year.
Who's next?
Tim.
Evening all. Well, I was watching this woman sat on her own, and I saw it. She reached her thumb and her finger. She puts them up her sizable nostrils, and she pulls out some hairs. She puts them straight onto the top half of her tuna melt that she hadn't eaten yet. And then she comes up to me and she says it. I'd like to speak to the manager. Out comes Georgie Well, I tried to tell her. I tried to tell her that this woman is a fraudster. But it was too late. Georgie gave her a full refund and a voucher for a free meal. I tried to tell Georgie afterwards, but she gave me a right telling off. She put a note on my permanent record too.
Disgusting. But I think we can do better than that. Who's got something really crazy?
Fred.
Have I got a story for you lot? It was the usual Christmas shopping carnage when I saw her on the crease of mine eye. She starts to pull clothes from the middle of my neatly folded pile and sends them flying. Godzilla would have been less distracted. I decided to follow her around, doing some damage control in case my boss came by and blamed me. She quickly moved to the knick-knack section. No surprise, she couldn't resist the scent of plastic chalk cheese. She lifted up a mini statue of that famous princess, something Anastasia? Anyway, I decided to strike. I used the old classic, "Would you like some help, madam?" expecting to catch her off guard. Boy, was I wronger. Wrong? She accused me of stalking her, and she fixed me with her soulless gaze through tinted specs. In the winter, totally unnecessary. I digress. She pointed a manicured finger of judgment at me, and through the stench of Malbec and pretzel munchies said, "Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, whelp. I'll decide if I need help." Ooh. I was so taken aback by the force of her voice that I went flying across the store as the shelves toppled on my helpless body.
Of all the things that didn't happen, that happened the least, Fred.
Oh, all right then. Maybe that last bit didn't quite happen like that, but I was still really shaken by it all.
Yeah, right.
Well, thanks for that, Fred. Who's up next?
Martha.
We were running a promo on gelato. Okay, ice cream. But it didn't come with toppings. Problem is that the promo poster the central office sent us had sprinkles on the image. When I tried to charge this customer 20p for sprinkles, she hit the roof, said I was discriminating against her, and pointed at the picture. I tried to explain, but she just cut me off every time I spoke, like that. It went on such a long time that the customer behind her slammed a pound coin on the counter and said she'd pay for it just to shut her up. So then Sprinkles Lady turned to the other customer and started shouting at her too. Finally, Sprinkles turned to me and said it.
I'd like to speak to the
manager. My manager came out and discounted everything. Why bother? Over 20p, right? When Sprinkles Lady had left, he gave the other customer a free ice cream and vouchers, so at least some good came of it.
Yay!
All that fuss over 20p? Oh, definitely up there with the pettiest of the petty. But I think we can wrangle more out of you lot. Next up is...
Bella.
I was the shop greeter outside the store saying, "Happy holidays to all and sundry." This one woman took proper umbrage at it, and she said, "What holiday is it exactly? It's a Merry Christmas, that's what. So drop your multi-faith PC rubbish." Well, I was blown away. I couldn't even respond. And then she said it.
I'd like to speak to the manager.
She soon shut up when Amrit walked past with a hearty, "Happy holidays, madam." Maybe his turban put her off.
Hooray!
Happy holidays indeed. That was a classic. We have time for one final competitor. But who will it be?
Fanny, 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 Fanny.
We were doing the free makeup trials we always do, and the super fussy woman kept swapping between peach cobbler and apricot splash bronzer. Just choose one, they're almost identical. After an hour's makeover, she leaves without buying a thing. But back she comes later that day with red marks on her face and tears in her eyes. That's when she says it.
I'd like to speak to the manager.
Out Tracy comes and Peach Cobbler says she's had an allergic reaction. Allergic reaction, my honey, she just scuffed up her face. Tracy panics and gives her a £50 gift voucher and lumps me with the Ridger incident report form. Even worse, just before closing, Peach Cobbler is back. Pretty as a picture, browsing the discount bin to use her voucher on. That skinny, nasty, petty little... There's not enough cover-up in the world for that personality.
Yeah. Boo.
Harsh, but true. Did you get Peach Cobbler's name? She's one to avoid at all costs.
Karen.
Hey, mine were a Karen too.
Mine was.
Mine too.
Mine was Karen as well.
They were all the same woman? Outrageous behaviour. I'm almost impressed. Well, that's all, folks. I've made my decision, and the winner is our in-house therapists, who are booked up till March 2023. Enjoy the free booze and snacks. It's all out of date anyway.
I don't know what you think that spectacle is meant to prove.
I am only here to show you the truth, Karen.
But it didn't affect them badly. Look at them laughing and dancing. I'd count myself lucky if I was that happy.
Your actions leave scars deeper than you can see.
You reckon? Go on then, prove it.
I blasted well will.
I can't believe I was fired. Our money for Christmas is gone. What will I buy the kids now? We'll have to budget, that's it. And the assistant manager took pity on me. So we got a chicken to eat. Maybe if we turn the heating down and layer up, we can still get the kids the main present they asked for.
What's it gonna be? Yay!
3, 2, 1, go! Moon?
Stop sign.
Turtle! Yes! I did it again!
How can they have so little and yet still be happy?
Joy is not materialistic.
Still, turning the heating off, that must be bad for their health. And one of her kids was coughing away.
That child is destined not to make it to next Christmas.
There must be a way to stop this.
There's always hope, Karen. Nothing is fixed. But you can't look to us to make the change. You must look within.
But what can I do? They're nothing to do with me.
My time is up. I'll be off then. Where did I leave my car?
Finally, got rid of that whatever it was. Oh, I'm so tired. It must be nearly midnight. The last one.
Good evening, Karen. You don't look surprised.
You're not a wall.
No, I'm not.
I don't think anything can shock me after that. You're just a man. I don't recognise you.
We haven't met before.
The future. You know, you'd think the Oracle would be the future, and that's an Oracle's job.
I am, or will be, your funeral director and the executor of your will.
Oh.
There's much to show you, Karen. The future is infinite.
Is Auntie Karen here yet?
It's not like her to be late.
Maybe she decides to make good on her promise not to come this year.
I don't think we're that lucky.
Serious, Nance. We had an awful row when I asked her to donate to charity instead of buying us gifts.
Which ones do you call gifts exactly? The bronze terrapin candle holder? The Wham Memorial t-shirt? I could have worn that one, ironically. But I've not been a size 8 since I was 16. Do you know what she said? She said, you should buy clothes for your goal body size. But this is my body size. It's been my body size for years and I am fine with it.
Of course you are.
I think you look great, Auntie Nancy. Like one of those famous paintings.
Which ones? Like, oh, a pre-Raphaelite with long flowing hair?
Not that one. The other one. We just learnt about him in school. Botero. He paints those pretty women who are really big and have round faces like this.
Emmerdale.
Mom! Don't use my full name.
Don't you mum me. You'll be nice to your aunt. It's Christmas. She can't help her face.
But I said they were pretty. I like them.
Thanks, I think. I'll have to remember this Botero for your present next year.
At least I'll know it's a present you like. Unlike those gold-plated cabbage earrings you wear exactly never.
Carrots.
What?
The earrings. They were carrots.
Carrots, cabbages, courgettes. What does it matter? The point is, she buys awful gifts no one wants, and we all have to feign enjoyment.
You shouldn't worry too much about the gifts, Nance. I just want to spend time together, like we did with my kids. And she was the cool older cousin who'd protect us.
We have to face facts. Those days are long gone. There's no laughter left in her. Just complaints about everything, from the Christmas decks to the sprouts.
You're right. It would be nice just to be happy on Christmas Day. And then Em wouldn't have to spend all day in her room.
It's okay. As long as she doesn't try to speak like us youngsters do and drop words like sick and tubular into the conversation.
Is it too much to ask to be happy at Christmas?
Maybe I should just phone her, see if she's alright.
No, Marge. That'll be the worst thing you could do. If she comes, she comes. Until then, let's actually enjoy ourselves for once.
Right. That's how they really feel?
There's more.
Well, I'd hope so. Tomorrow morning isn't really the future, is it? Although Marjorie's never asked for charity donations. I'm dead,
Not this year.
but soon. All those gifts, they're covered in dust.
You weren't found for a long time.
What, like a week? Longer? Months? Years?
It made the local news. Between a protest about wind turbines and a potato that looked like Mr. Tumble.
Reading-born Karen Anderson was found dead today after neighbors
I don't believe you. This isn't real.
break through her door and past hundreds of letters. Miss Anderson was found surrounded by Christmas presents. It's believed that they
Nobody looked for me. My work. My family.
Her family have been contacted, but as yet, no one has formally identified her remains.
I read them your last will and testament.
I can't hear anymore.
As expected, Karen bequeathed each of you 50% of the value of her home. However, Miss Anderson had significant debts, mostly relating to credit cards and online shopping. On top of her remaining mortgage, other debts and funeral expenses, there is only £262.36 to be divided between you.
But I don't understand. She always boasted about how frugal she was.
All those gifts. She always said they were a steal, but...
It's expensive.
The accountant believes Miss Anderson had a shopping addiction, always pursuing discounts, but buying so much that debts piled up. The contents of her home were sold, but the auctioneer referred to it at best as a bunch of old tat. The proceeds of the sale were not sufficient to cover the increasing debt and interest. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
It's okay. She didn't give us anything good in life. Too much to expect her to give us anything good in death.
Well, maybe it was all she knew how to do, Nance. It was her nature. I can't hate you for it.
Stop this!
Only you can make this stop, Karen.
I don't want to die alone. I don't want to be forgotten. I want to live. I want to share happiness with those I care about, not flaunt my pettiness in front of them. Please, I will change. Just make it stop. It's over. And it's Christmas morning.
You'd like to volunteer in our soup kitchens? Thank you very much. Here's an apron.
Yes? Can I help you?
Hello there. We have a 4-course Christmas family feast for you.
But we didn't order anything.
Ah, it's from an anonymous donor.
I want to speak to the manager.
Hello, madam. I'm the manager. How can I help?
I need to return these.
Of course, madam.
I also need to commend your staff member, Fezziwig, for dealing with me on Christmas Eve. I hope you have her lined up for a promotion.
I see.
I expect to see her next time I come in.
Hello? My old job. A promotion. Of course I come in tomorrow.
Mom, who was that?
I got my job back.
Yes!
You came! Merry Christmas, Karen.
Merry Christmas, Auntie.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I know you're used to getting presents, but this year I decided to donate to the charity of your choice.
You did what?
Just tell me who to donate to. Lovely tree, by the way.
Toodles!